Hello to all my beautiful Cancerians, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to just a channeled message, a mid-month check-in. Okay, I had an idea earlier to draw up some sort of channeled messages that I was receiving. Okay, so I'll go through them and then afterwards I will grab some tarot cards just to clarify some of these messages that I got. Okay, so I got a blue candle. I got a twin flame, but the message was it's a false twin flame. It's not your real twin flame. Okay. But there's sometimes some sort of candle magic you can do to have two candles and then some sort of string in between, tie it together and light both candles, and with the intention of like letting go of somebody, like cord cutting. Okay, cord cutting could be super significant for somebody here. You could think you're on the twin flame journey, but you're not. Okay, this is a false twin flame. Okay. Yeah, I am seeing a lot about flames though, a lot about light or like flames. Okay. I also channeled bunnies. The color blue is also going to be super significant. So if you see the color blue around, follow it. All right. That is your message. Follow the blue. Yeah, I got a lot of bunnies. I got a lot of rabbits, which to me symbolizes fertility. Okay. Fertility, like abundance, a bun, like dance. Okay, I also got like something about an art studio in Paris. You could be watching something like that. Um, or that could be a sign for somebody to consider doing art in another country or in Paris. I just saw like an art studio there. I also got like a payphone. Okay, like a payphone. I was thinking of like London or England or the UK. I got a payphone there already. I was also hearing something about like vitality and like your well-being. Okay, make sure you're getting enough sun. Make sure you're eating well. Make sure you're eating foods and drinking beverages that nourish the soul and nourish the body. Okay, so that it's flowing well already. I got messages about like mountains or like a hillside, but it was giving me like the hobbits, so that could be significant for somebody. Also, video games. I was getting a lot of video games. Maybe that is a good idea to do right now for some of you, is to play a lot of video games, also arcade games. Okay, I also got a Ferris wheel or the London Eye. That is significant. You're going to be receiving a present from somebody, all right? Somebody's going to be giving you something. There's going to be a present coming in for you soon. Okay, some more rabbits. Also, something about Easter time or April. April's going to be super significant for you next year or from whenever you're watching this. Okay, there's something about hands here. Like, I'm seeing also two hands like coming together, some sort of like offering, this is your hand, and then another person's hand I'm seeing. Okay, a skateboard could also be significant. I also see I see a ship. Okay, so a ship could be significant to you as well, but I see you on a ship, pointing in a specific direction, holding a map. So figuratively speaking, or literally, you'll be on a ship like with a map. It's giving also like Three of Wands energy, where you're like, this is the direction, this is where I've got to go. Okay, I'm hearing give and take. Okay, I'm hearing like, I also got a message of the present moment, like the little particles, the little very, very, very subtle feelings and experiences that happen in the very, very, very present moment. Like, so tapped in and tuned into that present moment where you see, I want to say almost like particles, where you're just so tapped into the present moment, you see more. Okay, it's like you see the present moment. For some of you, that'll totally resonate. Okay, I'm also just seeing a staircase. It's like a staircase where it's like up and then to the side, up to the side, up to the side. And it's like when you're in this like to the side, like a little midpoint. Okay. This was the image when you're like in this like little side, like midpoint. you could find yourself in those points a lot, but the direction is still going upwards, okay? I'm just hearing that you're moving upwards, and there's going to be a door, there's going to be some sort of opportunity opening up for you. Okay, so those were just some channeled messages. I also got like a heart with wings, so like angels, or just like your heart flutters. That's what I got. Heart flutters. Also cloudy, a place that's cloudy. Okay, but let's get some messages moving forward. Haha. Okay, I'm just gonna pull one more card for you, Cancer. I wonder if we can put this somewhere. Okay, Ace of Wands at the bottom. Okay, for some of you, this could be some sort of sexual offer. Somebody wants to offer you something. Their penis. Somebody's going to come through. And I'm hearing for some of you, that is how they offer their love to you, okay? They could be somebody who enjoys physical touch. They could be somebody who's very physical, and that's their way of offering love to you, okay? So that could be a sign of, hey, this is like, if you experience that. Yeah. Also, it's a hand again I'm seeing. Remember when I was channeling those messages and I got like hands coming out, okay? There's like hands, there's like offering. It's just like give and take, okay? I'm hearing that you're better than something, you're rising above something, you're better than something, somebody, okay? Two messages here for anybody who's done you wrong, or anybody who like in the more recent times tried to take something from you or do you wrong. It's almost like they're not getting away with it, okay? So the Seven of Swords is very sneaky energy. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. So the Seven of Swords is very sneaky energy. Okay, when it's in the reverse, it almost tells me that somebody's not getting away with this. Okay. For some of you, it's you. And for some of you, it's your game. It's your mind games. For some of you, it's your ego. It's your like mind playing games on you. It's your ego playing games on you, and it's almost like you giving into it. It's like your ego could be telling you a false story, a false narrative. It's not true. It's not happening, and it's not going to get away with it. Okay. It's almost like when you're just feeling sorry for yourself instead of actually dealing with the problem or trying to move forward or finding a solution. When we stay too stuck in the problem, that's giving me Seven of Swords in the reverse. It's not productive, and you know it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're aware of that. So I'm seeing that you're not like that side of you is like not going to get away. Like you're going to have to like confront it. Okay, so there's some sort of confrontation coming soon with regards to that. 7 could be a significant number. The color yellow could be super, super significant to you, okay? Wear yellow, light yellow candles. But funnily enough, that situation that you've had with yourself could have almost reflected as well into your 3D reality with another person, because I am hearing that you are so much better than this person. That's just something coming through. It's like you are so much better than them. You rise above them. It's like you are in your Queen of Pentacles element. This is giving. This is abundance. This is also receiving. Okay, it's somebody who doesn't let the small shit get to her. And there's this King of Wands energy that's just like they're trying to trigger you. They're trying to get to you, but they're not going to get to you. Okay, they're just not going to get to you. That's what I'm feeling. And instantly when I see this, it's just like somebody who actually wanted to hurt you, or somebody who wanted to kind of do you wrong or make you feel like you're not the incredible queen that you are. Gender does not play a role here. Like regardless of gender is what I mean. Okay. You are so above this. That's just like coming through really strong for me. All right. Okay, I'm seeing that you're gonna find your balance. I'm seeing somebody who is like struggling to juggle, and you just find some sort of comfort spot, or you find a rhythm that starts to work for you, even though it's still a bit like whoa, it just kind of works. I'm finding you will have some sort of rhythm, some sort of balance again with what you're juggling. I see things kind of coming together, even though it's still like rocky. You're not still too sure what you're doing for some of you, but you kind of like get the hang of it. And Spirit's trying to tell you that that's enough. Okay. Spirit's trying to say that that is just fine. The way you're doing that is just fine. Okay. The way you're dealing with situations with other people is like really, really well. You're doing a really good job with the way you're very mature with your interactions with other people. However, when it comes to yourself and your interactions with yourself and the conversations you have with yourself aren't quite the same. But I think that's just your ego at play. It could also have a lot to do with you just not feeling good enough. Okay. This could just have to do with self-worth. Okay. So when somebody doesn't feel worthy, they do harmful things. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like you could be having like harmful conversations with yourself. You could just be feeling imposter syndrome is also coming up crazy for this. Like big time. Big time imposter syndrome. 100%. But on the outside, honey, you're keeping it cool. You know what you're doing. You're mature. You're like, I am the queen. But on the inside, you're like, what am I doing? Which you're going to work through. I'll get some more cards for that, all right? But here we've got two cards that are talking about really beautiful balance. Okay? Really, really beautiful balance. Things are in flow, things are flowing for you again. I'm also hearing that things are flowing for you again after a time of like impatience and struggle and imposter syndrome and just feeling like, what am I doing? And okay, let's just get some clarifiers for these cards. Okay, whoa. Thank you, Spirit. This card goes here. Wow. Does it go there? No, it doesn't. Thank you. Thank you. 100%. Oh my God, yes. 150 million%. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is powerful energy. Like, I love this. I freaking love this energy for you. Uh-huh. Yeah, no. Spirit, does this go here? Yeah, it does. Wow, very interesting energies. Okay, we've got the Queen of Wands at the bottom, continuing that story I had earlier with that Ace of Wands. Yes, I do feel like you're gonna accept this person's offering. You're gonna accept this person's offering. Let me just have some tea. So yeah. Okay. You could be somebody who struggles to tap into their own feminine receiving energy. All right. This has been popping up a lot for me. This could also have to do with the bunnies that I was channeling earlier when I was drawing up some messages. Okay. You could be somebody who is struggling to tap into your feminine side. Okay. And that might just be why you feel like this imposter, because as soon as you try and become this feminine person, or tap into your more feminine side. The feminine receives. The feminine is passive. She's submissive. She receives. Okay. She gets given ideas. She gets given directions. She gets given whatever she needs in order to grow things. Okay. The feminine also is the creator. She also creates. Okay, so you could just be feeling really out of touch with that side of yourself and a bit more so in your masculine energy. So it's just like making you feel like you're this imposter, and your ego could be more so in its masculine form, where it's struggling to understand what's really going on here. Okay, but you're definitely being guided to tap into and allow your feminine side, allow to receive. It's all about receiving. Okay, you could just, and this could be for both genders. We all have a more, we all have the capabilities to lead and to receive, to lead and to be submissive, to lead and to follow. Okay, we have that in us all. So it's more so just this energy now of not so much leading the way, but receiving what wants to come in for you. Okay, so that is something you definitely need to work on. Okay, Cancer, you need to work on receiving. Otherwise, you're just going to be stuck in this imposter syndrome where it's just like you're blocking what wants to come in. Because it's like you're causing shit with yourself, you're causing like problems, and it's just like doesn't need to be so complicated. Okay. Yeah, 100%. Whoever this person is that is trying to like bring you down and make you feel like a shitty person, they're not in their divine state either. Okay, they're just not. They're in they're weirdly enough also in this. I did say earlier that you could be mirroring, like this energy could be reflecting back onto somebody. Whatever happens inside us can sometimes now reflect into physical events and situations and scenarios around us already. So this, however you're feeling about yourself, could be reflecting outward, just in the opposites. This is a masculine who is not in his like divine masculine energy whatsoever. Okay, he is not stable. He is just out to cause shit, and it's not working. And isn't that funny how it's like as soon as we're dealing with something with ourselves, it kind of reflects, it manifests physically. It really, really does. Okay, so um the minute I feel like you can start tapping into this feminine side, okay, become a bunny. Become like really like abundant, okay? This person will just kind of go away. But I see you're in your strength. You're not letting anybody in. You're not letting anybody get through to you. You're standing strong. Okay, you might be going through some stuff on the inside, but on the outside, you're really like, you've got a really good balance. Okay, you could be dealing with an Aries or a Leo sign here already. So the things that you're juggling could just be, the Five of Pentacles coming out here for you is really significant. It's like you're you're still in a struggle. You're still in a state of like lack. You're still in a state of like not really knowing what the fuck you're doing or how to get past a specific stage in your life. And this specific stage is lack. It's being left out in the cold. It's like looking inwards where there's warmth and like abundance and prosperity within here, but you're outside and you're struggling, and it's like you've got all these crutches, yet somehow you then still manage to juggle your life pretty well and figure things out and find a flow that goes well, despite the fact you still might feel like there's something missing, that there could be so much more. Okay. I hope that makes sense to you. It's like you're still outside. You know what I'm saying? You're still kind of like this is all about how you feel. Okay. You might still feel like you're abandoned, you're left out in the cold. Yet you're showing up to the party, I think is what the message is trying to say. You're showing up to the party, okay? I'm also seeing for some of you, like somebody overseas is also juggling something right now, and they're trying to figure out how to slot you in, okay? And this could be making you feel like you've been left out in the cold. But I'm just hearing like you're not. This person's just trying to find a balance in their life. That was for some of you, okay? Okay. You're gonna find, I'm hearing you're gonna find the answers when it comes to your self-love and why. This has a lot to do with reflecting, okay? This has a lot to do with reflecting. So it's gonna become very clear to you why your relationships look the way they do, okay? So what I want you to do is write down on a piece of paper this is what my like romantic relationships, even friendships or business partnerships, whatever, have been looking like. Write down the positives and the negatives, and then on the next, and then like kind of split the page in half. And then on the other side, kind of talk about or write down how those same traits are the way you treat yourself in some way. Okay. Try and compare that to the way you treat yourself. So if you feel like somebody is abandoning you or leaving yourself, like leaving you out in the cold, speak about then on the other side of the page why you might also leave yourself out in the cold. Okay. That is super profound. Okay, but I'm just hearing like this is for your highest good. This is something that's going to come to light. This is something that's going to make a lot of sense for you pretty soon. Okay, you're going to realize how the love and the relationship you have with yourself is such a huge reflection with other people. Okay, and to dive deeper into that, it's just easier to just write it down and understand it a bit more. Okay, let's get some. Okay. Yeah, a win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, I really do see yourself tapping more into your feminine side, understanding more about the things we just spoke about. All right, finding balance. You could be dealing with a Libra, you could have Libra placements. Okay, but things are balancing out. Sometimes you've got to, the balance is the good and the bad. That is the balance, So you could just be trying to like weigh it out, figure it out, find a really, really good common ground for yourself, but it's definitely coming through. Okay, surrender to the divine. You don't have to give in to anybody who makes you feel shitty. Straight up. That is the message coming through. You don't have to accept any kind of treatment from anybody that you don't like. Like if you don't want this, you don't have to accept it, okay? So Spirit's saying good on you for like standing your ground. Okay, you could be finding that you've cultivated a lot of strength, especially with your interactions. You could be on social media. You could be dealing with a lot of people who are giving you shit on social media, a lot of haters, or just people who are just like jealous. I'm hearing like jealous of your power. It's like you don't have to give into that. you don't have to deal with any of that. All right. Nothing is yet set in stone. If you're worried about if you're worried that you're going to be like left out in the cold from this person, or you're leaving yourself out in the cold, or this is a situation you find yourself in, I'm hearing that nothing is yet set in stone. Like you don't have to take it so seriously to a point where you feel like this is your life now, and that's how it's going to be for the rest of your days. Okay, it's not the end of this chapter just yet. It's not how this chapter ends already. I'm just going to get some final oracle cards for ya, and then we can close off this reading. Okay, I saw bad habits, so some of you guys could have a really bad habit. Yeah, that wanted to come out. When it comes to this ego trip, this judging yourself, this being sneaky with yourself, maybe not really looking in the mirror or looking at the reflection or really seeing what's going on deep down within, okay? But that could also just be other bad habits. Coffee for some of you. Wow. Okay. The Tower coming out for you, you're definitely transforming. This is a time of transformation, 100%. Give them a chance is also coming out for you. Okay. You could be wanting to give somebody a chance. Yeah. With that, like Ace of Wands that was coming out earlier for you. Like I said, that could just be their love language. That could just be how they interact with people. I'm just hearing give them a chance. Okay. I'm also hearing compassion. Have compassion for your haters too. Have compassion and love and empathy for your haters too, for the people who look down on you. Just feel like, damn, you just look down on yourself. That's just the tea, okay? Anybody who treats you a certain way, that's how they would treat themselves. If anybody abandoned you, they would abandon themselves at any given point too. And that's the tea. 24 on the timer when I saw that. So you could be born on the 24th, or you could be 24 years old. Okay, the Tower coming through, you're definitely in some sort of transformative process. Please don't be shocked if something comes in and happens and some sort of change happens, okay? It's good. It's good. Okay, I do want to just get some more cards here, but we've also got phone a friend. Okay, so that payphone that I was also tapping into could be super significant for you. Phone somebody, chat to somebody. Okay, your friends could be super, super significant and important, especially if you are, I'm hearing somebody who is in the public eye. Okay, and always there's a lot of people around you that you can't trust or you don't know if you can trust them. Just like the people who you know you can trust, just definitely reach out to them. Okay, yeah, be honest with yourself coming out in the reverse. That's exactly the Seven of Swords energy I was getting, but also with that imposter syndrome. Okay, you don't have to be so scared to face yourself or face what's really happening. Like, it's okay. Like, you're allowed to be something different. You're allowed to step into your feminine energy. Okay, and let it go. There's something here that needs to just go, and you should just go. And that's definitely part of the cycle here. Okay, that was your reading. Wow, thank you so much for letting me give that to you. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, I hope that resonated. Definitely like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Okay, keep well. Do what you gotta do. Take it easy. Don't be so hard on yourself. And yeah, drink tea and just feel good. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.